How often are you going to show Taylor's face? It's a wrap. The Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl, folks. Uh, Recapping the day's games, I suppose during the Sunday Night Football game, I will get a look at next week's games. But it's over. I keep seeing the 18 again for the Cowboys. The 2-point conversion just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you go up by 14 points, you go up by uh, 10 points, instead of like potentially be up by 9 points or 13 points. So again, the Dallas Cowboys go for two to score 18 points in the game for both games, the Jets game and the Patriots game. And now the Cowboys are going to go undefeated at home. Like their weak point will be going on the road, but then the Cowboys are just going to be invincible at Jerry Road. Jerry's, his palace, his arena, his stadium, his golden palace worth over $1 billion. Cowboys going to win every single game at Jerry Road, in my view, and that includes the later game against the Eagles at some point this year. So the Cowboys uh, are just going to be a force to be reckoned at home. I mean, you've seen defensive touchdowns against the Jets and against the Patriots. Like, I mean, yeah, Giants struggled a little bit. Giants are still an NFL team. It's not like they're completely bad or whatever or anything like that. But 18 and 28 just keep on popping up. The Cowboys scored 28 in the first half of the game. Cowboys win the Super Bowl 28 years later. And now next week also Cowboys going for 4-1, going for 4 wins in their first 5 games. This would be a moment to see if they're going to go up against the 49ers in the playoffs or if they're going to beat the 49ers and then go up against the Detroit Lions in the playoffs potentially. We'll see if the first touchdown scorer is going to be KELCE. Hopefully it is KELCE. Hopefully it's all a scripted act. Just all about the KELCEs because my cousin lives in New Jersey and she's going to the game. Well, she's not going to the game, but she has some Swiftie friends who are going to the game tonight. So I know I have a cousin in New Jersey who's got friends going over there. I just wonder how much these tickets are tonight. She's got some Swifties hoping to meet Taylor Swift. Well, I highly doubt they'll meet Taylor Swift. I mean, you can easily see Taylor Swift on the big screen right from home. So it just doesn't make any sense. But 18 and 28, the 2-point conversion again. Not going to ignore it. The Bills cornerback got injured today. The Cowboys cornerback is out for the year. Trevon Diggs. Now you've got the Bills starting cornerback out for the year. Tre'Davious White. So I think it is going to be a shootout in the Super Bowl. Well, we'll see about that. They will. There'll definitely be little bits of sprinkles, but then again, the Cowboys and the Bills defense are the 2 best defenses in the NFL. From a scoring standpoint, from a point standpoint, these are the 2 best defenses. Hopefully, KELCE scores a touchdown here. Let's see what happens. KELCE to get over 79 yards and a touchdown. He'll get the scripted touchdown with the whole country watching Taylor Swift there in the stands. Not every game is going to be prime time for the Chiefs. So, Travis scored a touchdown right here. That stadium is full of red jerseys. Wonder if how many of them are Swifties who bought a jersey just for KELCE and the Chiefs. But it's a mocking ritual. KELCE with the catch. KELCE. Just keep on throwing to KELCE. Just keep on throwing to KELCE until it doesn't even work. He's got to score a touchdown tonight, right? Travis Kelce scored first touchdown. To score a touchdown, you're going to get a multi-touchdown game. Let's see what happens. Go at the Kelsey. I do like the Cowboys next week, but then again, I'm not surprised if the Cowboys lose because if the Cowboys start 4-2, they win the Super Bowl on the 42nd day. If this whole season is synced up with Dak Prescott, Cowboys may very well start 4-2. Are the Chargers going to beat the Raiders every week? No, it's just a rebound effort. That's what it is. If they do lose to the Niners, a third down. Now they got to throw it to Kelsey. Give the receiving yards. I like Cowboys. 14 straight regular season wins. End is 14. Brock Purdy beat the Buccaneers in his NFL debut. Buccaneers is 91. He's currently 9-0 as NFL starting quarterback. So we'll see if the Cowboys face off against the Lions or the Niners in the divisional round to be determined. Hey, so Chiefs can kick a field goal and Kelsey can always get the first touchdown of the game if the Jets find a way to fuck it up on their first drive. I think we see a lot of games begin with 3-0 this year because the Cowboys can win their first Super Bowl since Super Bowl 30. This would be Bucker's sixth field goal. Cowboys win their sixth championship for their first title since Super Bowl 30. Chiefs are locked to win. Packers 31. Chiefs going to go 3-1 here for the season. So it's safe to say the Cowboys are going to beat the Niners. Just Buccaneers in 91. That just makes a little too much sense. I mean, there's the NFL debut, but when's the first loss? That coincides with they showed the graphic today. And I saw the Cardinals 14 consecutive victories in the regular season for San Francisco, one shy of a franchise record. So we'll see if they do go for 15 or not.
You don't need that. Yeah, carrots for suckers.
At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us now. And the freedom to upgrade every year.
The Cowboys is 45. They can win 4 of their first 5 games. Out of their first 5 games, they can win 4, kind of like Vegas equaling 54. The Buffalo Bills and Dallas Cowboys is 45. So that's one way to look at it. This week is going to be big because Deion Sanders is going to get that first conference win over at Tempe against the ASU Sun Devils over at the Sun Devil Stadium because that's where the Cowboys won Super Bowl 30. So it was always in the cards for USC to win. Also, Ducks is Camacho 13 days after Caleb Williams' birthday. It's a Pac-12 championship game. I think
perfect timing. Right now, during our tire savings event, when you buy 3 tires, you get the 4th for only $1. Well, that's
I think
right?
I will go with Texas to win national title game. Texas is about to rock the SEC.
No, definitely not. No. Let's get you those tires.
They'll probably beat Georgia.
Right now, during our tire savings event.
But I think Texas is about to shock the college football world. They're going to win the national championship this year. I think Texas in that defense. I think USC get maybe a little Heisman curse. We'll see about that. Should be an interesting one because Texas and Vince Young in that game 2005. So we'll see if there's a Texas USC or not. Everybody in that stadium's a Taylor Swift fan. Look at all the red over there. Everyone's a Swiftie.
Megan Tomlinson, Duke. Connor McGovern, Mizzou. Jeff Wisconsin. Elijah Green, California.
There's gonna be a raucous of cheers when KELCE scores that touchdown. I must suck to see that depressing atmosphere as a Jets fan. Lucky that was deflected out of bounds. Well, you see, Raiders are thinking for Caleb Williams. Caleb is going to be in position to be a member of the Raiders. Cat's really shit on the carpet. But anyway, he's in a position to be a member of the Raiders because Belichick is simply not losing to the Raiders. Belichick finds a way to beat the crap teams. I need some salt. I don't have my salt. I need some salt. I'll be right back. Gotta get the salt for the fries. He's just a mediocre quarterback with Purdue. Not everyone can be Drew Brees. The Raiders need Caleb Williams. Let's go Packers. Hell yeah. Let's go Packers next week. Look at that blitz. Yeah, that's a route. Let me log in and kind of put the Chiefs to win by 10 points. I think that's what they're going to win big tonight. Let's let me put that in quickly. Yeah, Chiefs will win by over 11 points. Let's go. We'll win by 13. New York Jets is 13. The Jets, Zach Wilson sucks. I wonder if they signed a quarterback, didn't they, this week? Well, who did they sign off the street? Oh, Trevor Siemian. Oh, that's so inspiring. Yep, that's easy, but put it in 11.5. Jets suck. They're going to turn over the ball. I've seen the penetration by this Chiefs defensive line. The Jets offensive line sucks. So in combination with Zach Wilson being terrible and going up against the Chiefs and a healthy Chris Jones, then it's going to be a long night. The Packers will beat the Raiders. The Raiders will then go on to lose to the Patriots. They're going to lose to the Bears. Then the Raiders are going to win the sweepstakes for Caleb Williams, and that's when Jim Harbaugh can finally leave because Michigan ain't winning any national championship anytime soon. If they get crushed again, if they lose to Ohio State, this Jim Harbaugh should just go. He should just move on to he pretty much he's peaked at Michigan. There's nothing else to build off of. So there's nothing else to build off of. You might as well leave. I think he still wants to come back and win a Super Bowl. I mean, he's not nagged by general manager or whatever, but all these recruiting trips or whatever would be a little bit tiresome, and you don't have to babysit anyone, too. That's true. Everyone would love to play at Vegas. They just got to find a way to build the team first and develop the culture, and then, once they find the right coach that players want to play for instead of, this clown that they got, then I think it'd do much better for recruiting. Oh yeah, he'll be his version of Alden Smith. He'll come in and be a star. Yep, just like Alden Smith. Top 5 player. I think he was top 5 too. Now it's pretty obvious that the stadium is just full of Taylor Swift fans wearing the red jersey. We need some bad blood tonight. Pass interference, dickhead. These people pay a lot of money and not see you put on the show. Call the ref. Call the penalty. Call the penalty. This is the Travis KELCE show. That's what it is. He has to throw that over the top. He missed it. He has to throw it over the top. No, tackle that guy. Niners cannot win the Super Bowl because everyone is going to come into Las Vegas and start betting the Niners. Bad for business. Bad for business. Everyone from California is going to bet the Niners. Can't have them win the Super Bowl. They already have zero chance because of that. It's probably a reason why the scripted gold rush is continuing because they'll just go to the casino and they can't bet in California, so they have to drive out to Vegas and bet on their beloved 49ers every year, but the house wins. They don't try to tackle the guy. I don't think I've seen a single Jets fan in the crowd. Team records synced up with, especially after primetime games, you see this a lot. The NYJ is 13, 1-3 after a Sunday night football game. Tackle him. I got the first touchdown. Dove, Cable. Get him on the spread, right? Get him on the spread. Booyah. It's 10 points now. It's definitely going to be a 11-plus point margin of victory. 41-0 halftime scores. Blow them out. Get everyone to bed from work, all that. Blow them out by 30 points. Game will be over. Everyone will be able to go to bed, especially if you live in the East Coast. Yeah, Chiefs got to come in and dominate because they have to be like the top team to go bet on for the playoffs. But they'll never win at the Raiders Stadium. That is guaranteed. This is not wearing red. There's the red. Gee, went for a fourth down on their own half. It looked like they were joking for a second. When if Jimmy G is actually hurt or if it's time to tank. I wonder. They should be 1-6 after they lose to the Bears, and that's the next Jim Plunkett. Next number 16. Next quarterback to win Super Bowl MVP. Get it done. Get it done. Time to handle the business. They still have to play the Chiefs and the Lions too. So continue to suck, guys. Continue to tank. Let's go. But yeah, next week,
Usually people close.
I think Dallas will win.
The one who opened it.
Change after it's like,
I think Lions will be a strong road team. They'll say, "Hey, Lions do great on the road. They beat the ass of whoever they played in the wild card round. Lions are going to beat the Cowboys. Everyone can get behind the Lions because it's so emotional." Can you imagine Lions and Cowboys in the divisional round if we don't get the 49ers Cowboys matchup? Then if they face off against Dallas, and yeah, these punk ass whiners do go to Philadelphia with their gay ass fucking quarterback, and they're still gonna lose. Cause they a bunch of crybabies. Eagles gonna punk them 40 whiner again. There won't be any more crying after that game, I guarantee it. Those Cowboys that face up against the Eagles, so it's San Fran, Dallas, or it's Detroit, Philly, or it's going to be 49ers Eagles matchup, and then Cowboys Lions, Can't even make it to the 25. I know for a fact the Bills will not make it to the Lombardi Trophy presentation. Josh Allen's a 15-6 light path. He's going to fall victim to the Cowboys' sixth championship. The Bills are 0-5 in Super Bowl. And when they do win their first championship, Buffalo would be 1-5 in the Super Bowl. They choked at Tampa. It was the wide right game, right? So Tampa's 15. When the Bills win the Super Bowl, they'll be 1-5. It also connects to Gematria, but most of all, it connects to Josh Allen's Gematria. So yeah, I did already say that. He's going to easily lose to the Cowboys. And then, everyone's all emotional. Everyone's all going to get behind the Bills, and then Las Vegas just going to come in for the kill. Simple enough. They win on the kill on the Niners. They win on the kill on the Eagles and the Chiefs. They're going to go for the ultimate shot on the Bills. The Bills got to continue to pummel some of these teams, including Miami, because Buffalo have to be the bait in the Super Bowl by design. What are you going to make a Raider? Yeah, video already been released. Come on, guys. All you need is 1 yard. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. 5 sides on the star. 5 Super Bowls. Oh. I know. So they're giving it to the guy who lost his family. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh no, they chicken shit. They're gonna punt the ball. They should might as well go for it right now. They don't have a prayer in hell of winning this game to begin with. Might as well should go for it. Where's my veggies? Where'd they go? I had them out here when I went to get it out. Where'd they go? Ball at the 41-yard line. It's Rodgers. That's 41 in Super Bowl. That's 41. 41 being the 13th prime. We know all the connections to Andy Reid passing Tom Landry, the Chiefs for the Dallas Texans. Then the Dallas Cowboys can be the next champion of the NFL. Over at the Silver State, 36 at Mid-State, their 36th postseason berth. Pretty hysterical. They thought it was all over because the quarterback is out for the year. And don't think for a second it's going to stop Buffalo, because one thing these teams have much more uncommon than other teams is very good depth right behind Deron Bland, and we're about to find who that cornerback on the Bills is. That guy that is their version of Deron Bland, because Deron Bland got the pick six today. Buffalo Bills, I know, have one. You may have never heard of him, or he doesn't have 5 interceptions. Well, he's got 7, I think. Year 2 with 7 interceptions. It's gonna be year 2, 8 interceptions. When that happens for Deron, his 3rd interception of the year, 5 interceptions last year and 8 overall, like Super Bowl 58 in the second year, 8 interception. Don't be surprised if Deron Bland comes to play next week and gets that interception. I mean, the Cardinals not a great team, but this is just going to be another. It's no figure league. It's like, oh, they lose to the Cardinals. You beat the Cardinals, and you lose to the team that beat the Cardinals. It's just the NFL. That's what it is. But Packers do face off against the Broncos next week. Broncos is 32. Looks like the Vikings wanted to keep the NFC North somewhat close. So, depending on who the Lions play next week, if the Lions win, then we'll see some more winners in that division. So that's good news if you like the Vikings or the Packers. So Monday, obviously, is Green Bay. The Vikings will try to make a push for the playoffs. 0-3. Try to go for 2-3, like Las Vegas, Secret 23. This is the week 5 where we'll see a lot of 23 with the team's records. So Denver Broncos are a candidate. Cardinals are a candidate, but I've got the Bengals in that game because they're not going to win every game with Dobbs. Plus, if the Texans continue to win, the Cardinals have to take. So, yeah, I got the Bengals over the Cardinals. Seahawks will continue to lose. They'll lose tomorrow. They'll lose against whoever they're playing next week. I forgot who they're playing. They only beat Carolina, right? They only beat the Rams. Who won the Bucks? Oh, let me go over some games here, whatever. I'll pull up the Pro Football database and kind of go through the schedule sequence first, or go through the conference standings against the conference or against the AFC, vice versa, and head-to-head for the teams. How can you throw off balance like that? Are they going to call this shit back? Oh, you guys are gay. They'll call it holding or whatever, right? All these guys huddle up. I'm going to get rid of my phone over here.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the defense. Holding number 56 is declined. Holding number 4 is also declined. Is up for the play, but this out. Marking up to 42. They had 2 penalties, and the guy still got 33 yards of the catch.
Really an interesting scheme there. Andy Reid, they had 2 guys in the backfield and basically let KELCE line up in the backfield. So now you're forcing the man coverage in on the linebacker. And little contact, little things going on down the field. Rock solid. So he's been good.
He knows a lot going up against Kansas City.
Yeah, I did well today. I could have won more. Obviously, I think I had the Bengals on too many parlays. That's what that was the issue. So I think I'll write out a diagram or a map and see, which teams and which combinations I should use. Basically. Too many of them were Cincinnati. Yep. Baltimore was the big win of the day. And so was Jacksonville, and so was Detroit. Don't have to win big if you start out the week very well, which certainly did on Thursday and Sunday, and then this game, 3-0 in time slots outside of the regular morning, afternoon scheduled times for Sunday. New York Jets is 13. Will Chiefs kick a field goal? Or are they going to throw for? Jets are pretty close, lined up to line of scrimmage.
So another 3rd down and another big play. This time it is Gray with his first of the year.
I wanted KELCE, damn it. Well, it's all good. Hit him on the spread, right?
Well, you're going to get so much attention on KELCE, right? There he is. Everybody.
Yeah, too much attention on KELCE. That's good play this side. Good job, get Andy Reid. This guy's a genius. Oh, man. 200 should have gone to KELCE. Well, this is obviously a big night for Patrick Mahomes. In scripted fashion, they have the Chiefs playing on Sunday Night Football on the day that he throws milestone touchdown number 200. But he is 23-5 by path numerology. So he's going to lose to the Dolphins in the divisional round. And by the way, we won on Washington on the value on the point spread. There are good numbers for Washington winning straight up, but if you did it right and you didn't go all gung-ho on the money line odds, most of the money was on the spread. Only a small amount was on the money line. Therefore, if you were doing it right, all of us won on the Washington game. We got the spread. We won overall on the Washington game. So that was a win. And now, see if the Eagles beat.
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back, which means the never-ending pasta you crave is back.
The Ravens won today. Deion Sanders played his last year with the Ravens. The Ravens, they defeated the Browns today. So, but yeah, Washington lost. Atlanta lost. He played for San Francisco too, Deion Sanders. I think they won. He did play for the 49ers. But yeah, he won with the Cowboys, but he did play with the Falcons and the Ravens and the 49ers. He played with the 49ers in 1994, so he was part of their last Super Bowl championship, Super Bowl 29. Then Deion Sanders, he went on the Dallas Cowboys. He won the Super Bowl with them. And, 2000, Washington Redskins, yep, Washington, they lost. That was Deion Sanders' other team. So, more than one team, for the most part, yeah, his team's lost today. So, Nah, they're not too good. The Jets are just garbage.
Which is why the FBI calls me.
The Bills are still. It's still rigged anyways for Miami to beat the Chiefs. It's Miami Magic. It's Miami Miracle. That's what's about to happen.
But 9 miles across the Bill flies here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Disastrous start for the Jets.
The Bills are too good.
Of the New York City.
The Bills are more in sync than Kansas City.
Quarterback collection. The Jets since 2010. They're trying to look.
I mean, they blew the water out of the Raiders. They blew the water out of Washington. They blew the water out of Miami. So what do you mean the Chiefs are too good? Well, maybe they're too good for the bottom half of the NFL, but not the Cowboys. Not the Chiefs are way better than the 49ers. They completely destroyed them at Levi's a year or two ago. I like the Cowboys to win because 9-1 again. We'll release the pick video. We'll come out with the pick research here. Hopefully, Travis gets his touchdown before halftime. I'll have to watch and wait for that touchdown. Second 11, like the Super Bowl on February the 11th. Micah Parsons, number 11. The Cowboys scooped the ball for 11 yards for a touchdown. Yeah, some white Mormon Trumpster. It's not like Zach Wilson has any respect in his own locker room. They had to win a rigged game on 9/11, but they gave up after Rodgers went down. This team doesn't play for Zach Wilson. Hey, I like the Patriots next week. It's any given week. Bottom line is, you just saw a dominant Dallas Cowboys team. The Patriots are still a very solid operation. 2-3 is going to be big. The Patriots are not going to be 1-4. They're head up to Las Vegas with the 2-3 record. So, Patriots are going to win. McDupas is a dumbass. 33 against a former member of the Patriots, against a former colleague. Patriots go 3-3, beating McDaniels the following week. Of course, this heads us to the other part. The Jaguars to be 2-3 after their series at England. The Jaguars to lose to the Bills. Let's see, Commanders, new owner, Bears suck, tank ball, Bears Raiders. Commanders battle the Chiefs hard, so Commanders are going to get a win at Chicago. Commanders to be 3-5, heading to Atlanta. So who's Sam? What's Sam Howell's gematria? The country gets to look at Sam Howell for the first time. He's not on national TV. So let's see, Sam Howell. Sam Howell is gematria Redskins. He still kind of synchronized the team gematria of Washington players with the Redskins. It's going to be the Packers to beat the Raiders. The Raiders are going to be 1-4. The Packers are trying to win their 14th championship. That's their next championship. The Raiders are 1-4. They can only beat the Denver Donkeys. Raiders lose. Packers
Do we know who's getting out of it?
are gonna
Someday to keep growing.
be 3-2, and but Jimmy G is 32, but they may not go up against Jimmy G. But instead, they face off against the Broncos the following week. So, Packers' next game is at Denver. Packers, at the end of the day, are going to be 3-2, and they have 10 days of rest. And the Raiders are tanking. So, yep, it's another loss. We'll see what loss this leaves us for the Packers and the Raiders all time in the series. That goes way back in the old NFC, the old AFC. Well, we saw the Steelers go 9-6 opening week. If the Packers do lose, they'd fall 9-6 against the Raiders. But Jimmy's number 10. They're going for win number 10. Jimmy may not play, may not matter. Tank is Gematria 10. That'd be a Packers 10th win against the Raiders all time.
With an app that puts your policy in your pocket, it's easy to get.
This October 10th and 11th, Prime Big Deal Days give Prime members exclusive access to 2 days of big savings.
The Green Bay leads the home series 42, but sometimes doesn't line up with the numbers because sometimes it's all a trap to get you to bet that way. But the narrative is going to be stronger in that one for the Packers to win if the Raiders ultimately do need to bring in King Caleb. It's also Caleb Williams. Caleb is Gematria 14. The Packers are going to win at Las Vegas. The Raiders are going to fall to 1-4. So yeah, it's a new day in another, but yet a new day. But the Raiders still suck.
Here in Jersey, a 3-2 was 17-0 dominating first quarter.
Alabama's come out to 13. Giants fought a 1-3 against a former Alabama quarterback. The Giants season will be 1-3. Giants began the season against Dallas too. Dallas is 13. Giants are in a season beginning against Dallas are going to start 1-3 for the season. The New York Giants. Or actually, we gotta look into. The Giants gonna beat the Seahawks, but then the Giants will fall to 2-3, like Las Vegas, and they're going for win number 30. They're going for 3-3 against the Bills, but is it gonna happen? No, it's not gonna happen. But Giants, in all likely, are gonna be 2-4 after losing to the Bills and the Dolphins, with their last win being against the Seahawks, because Seahawks is Gematria 24. There's a prior game sequence to break down as far as the New York Giants goes in their next games in action.
Jets sideline. And the Jets slow to get up. Brandon Eccles with his special.
Yeah, Lions are gonna be contenders. Lions, they're gonna have games like. Well, let's put it this way. You know, if the Lions beat the Panthers in the box, then they're gonna lose to the Ravens. The Panthers suck. They will just not win a game until they face off against the Texans. The bottom line is the Lions struggled against them last year, if I'm not mistaken. But this was an ultimate choke job. Young is not ready to play. And everyone's all really high on the Lions. So ultimately, the Lions got to get the hype train going, get some more wins at home, you know. So I have the Lions beating the Panthers. So yeah, I think halftime's the perfect time to record the picks for week 5. So yep, let's get the picks out there.
Well, Brett never did it. He went out and put it ahead. And he also did it in a way that created real offense. So if you're a coach, sometimes your job is to get out of the way and let great athletes go make plays. And that's what to me has been so impressive.
You know, 4 wins in their first 5 games. Jared Goff is Camacho 45. Why not? He secured the catch and the fumble, and then it was recovered by 84. Well, let's see if we can read the process.
Good pressure off the right side here against Javon Taylor, and that is one of their better pass rushers, designated rusher, really, and Bryce Huff.
They're kind of roughing the passer. It's a late call right there. A roughing call.
Personal foul, face mask, offense number 74. That ball hurt in the end zone. That's a safety. Juwan Taylor. For that, so the Jets get on the board with their defense. Juwan Taylor. Jets trying to block the edge rush.
Face mask, they are in the
Okay, score is 17-2. That score is scripted by the numbers. Kansas City Chiefs is Camacho 172. The game is rigged. And they can call holding on any play, but there's a long delay. And now they decide to call the holding call. So that play was rigged and scripted. There was a delay because they were about to go off script, and they had to remind them that, hey, call hold. It has to be 17-2.
If the face mask starts right before the goal line, how do they decide if it's in the end zone or not?
It is where it starts. So if that grasp occurs in the field of play before he's in the end zone, it's not a safety. They rule, and we spoke with them. They believe it occurs right over the goal line and is a safety.
Terry, thank you. Great kick. This is a
Oh, yeah, by the way, the Rams was the other big one, too, because they're entering their game against the Eagles, and the Eagles will beat the Rams next week.
I just completely missaw it. It started right there.
Exactly, Chris. It's where it grasps and starts to twist.
Hurts is Camacho 23. More Jalen Hurts.
It does appear that it's in the field of
Eagles lose in their 6th game.
because he didn't twist it. That's what they're saying. Yeah.
It doesn't mean they want the Jets to cover the spread. It just means that they don't want this to be a blowout because it's not even midway through the second quarter.
24-yard line. Jets take over there. Now recovered that free kick. Cole Christensen.
Just this team is the worst team in the league, and they're a JV team out there. So they just don't want the Jets to be embarrassed too much. This team is not even good enough to cover the spread. The Jets are a joke.
Points on the board for the offense. Well, there you go. There's 2 up on the board. And as you look at Christensen, player out of Army, being looked at by the training staff.
You know, Mike, one other thing.
The Bengals will be 2-3. Bengals 23. Bengals at 49 points after Joe Burrow's start. 94 points allowed. You know, yeah, that's gonna be the first video right there. That's gonna be a scripted Bengals championship in upcoming Super Bowl coming up in Super Bowl 60. Yeah, after the next 2 Super Bowls, not the upcoming Super Bowl. Number 17, the big catch, down 17-0. It takes the momentum away from the Chiefs.
We saw this in BYU. We've seen it in various opportunities in the NFL. When he stands in as somebody
16-19, a completely rigged scripted first win under the new contract for Joe Burrow. He threw 49 passing attempts on 26 completions. He's going to win the Super Bowl over at the Bay Area. Bay Area Gamache 26. I think this is 2026. He threw 49 attempts in his first win under his new contract. He's going to win at the stadium of the 49ers. And his first loss under the new deal, or one of his, and the thing is, after the game against the Rams against LA, Bengals fought a 1-3 like LA 13, but they have 49 points for the season, allowing 94 points. And what I do like about 94 is that it's Santa Clara, California. That's Gamache 94. I should say city of Santa Clara is Gamache 94. So everything that's been mentioned with Joe Burrow, it's going to have everything to do with the synchronization of his championship over at the Bay. Santa Clara, California, in abbreviations, is 94. So Joe Burrow now is going to make it to Super Bowl 60. As previously mentioned, Los Angeles Rams is 64. Sam 49ers is also 64. Stadium of the 49ers. And of course, with Levi Stadium is 46. And then Joseph Burrow is also same Gamache as Levi Stadium. Levi Stadium 46. Remember that it's Joseph Burrow, that's Gamache of 46. Joe Burrow by itself is 46. So scripted, yes. And Joe Burrow is ready to win the championship over at the stadium of the 49ers. The main thing to look out for, these points scored, points allowed, 49 and the reverse, 94, the inverse, I should say, are all going to pinpoint to the time that the Cincinnati Bengals will win the Super Bowl, which will, the precise moment is going to be Super Bowl 60. Well, hey, they're going prevent defense right now, so they're turning it down a notch a little bit.
You just should not be right. 1, 2, throw away.
Look at the difference. This is coming in Cincinnati. It's a drastic difference when it's 2.5 and out or beyond that.
That's the rest of the Chiefs.
All I have to say is Zach Wilson sucks. Well, Zach Wilson almost sucked and allowed the sack, but I like Travis KELCE to score for the Chiefs' next points of the game. It is Swift, that's Gamache of 23. Travis, his moment is coming. Oh, the Jets get momentum. It's called momentum change. If Taylor has never watched football before, but it's gonna be 23-5. Then it's gonna be 24-5. Then they kick the extra point. So let's go. Travis KELCE scores the next point of the game. Travis KELCE, let's go. It's gonna line up perfectly if we get the shot of Taylor Swift when we see the scoreboard change to 23.
Travis KELCE, 2 championship rings.
And now they show Travis KELCE on the commercial. Does his shirt say number 23?
How worship you, man? You do.
Is his shirt number 23? It looks like a 3. I don't know what's in the way. His shirt is 28.
That you feel credit without the debt. I use mine for everything. Me too. Oh, man.
Legit, he's a cool guy to have a drink with. He sounds like that guy. Don't know if he's a douche though. Some people think he's a douchebag. I don't. He just may be cool. That's all.
I used the wrong pain.
Week 5 picks, a lot of right picks last week. Some of them went the other way because that is the nature of 50-50s. The Commanders are going to beat the Bears. No numbers needed for that one. And Jaguars will be 2-3 when they head back to the States. Correctly predicted the Falcons to lose that game. The bottom line, the Jaguars will be 2-3 heading back to the States. Jaguars is Camacho 23. It also keeps the AFC South interesting. So Jaguars going to lose. The AFC South is perpetually mediocre, perpetually garbage. It's going to lead us to the Titans and Colts game, but going to the Patriots game, just a moment where Bill Belichick is going for 3-3 against Garoppolo and against his former colleague Josh McDaniels. Just the Patriots are going to be 2-3 heading to Las Vegas. Las Vegas 23. Patriots to win that game, to go for 3-3 over at Las Vegas. They'll be entering the Las Vegas game with a 2-3 record. So they will go. They could enter the Bills game with a 3-3 record because the Bills is Camacho 33. That is their Week 7 opponent is the Bills. So the Patriots are going to beat the Saints this upcoming week, and then the Saints fall to 2-3. And also the Saints have 62 points scored for the season. Belichick is 62. Also, they've got Derek Carr, who came over from Las Vegas. Las Vegas, Camacho 23. Who started the game today? Maybe Derek Carr set up the scripted fashion to, well, he played that game, okay? But South is garbage, okay? It's going to continue to be garbage. And that should, nothing should change. The winner of that division will be around 500. Belichick against Derek Carr was a duck in the pocket. Yeah, you kind of get the drift with that. Texans are 2-2 for the year. Texans are traveling to Atlanta, which is interesting because it is Atlanta, Georgia. That's Camacho 23, and so I like the Texans to fall to 2-3, and they get the Saints the following week. So they've lost games, and it should be perfectly okay. Scripted interception right there. Cardinals will lose. Bengals going to win. Bengals will be 2-3. It's like Bengal having a match 23. There's no 23-5 life path Kyler Murray. So Bengals going to win. Bottom line, the Bengals are going to find a way to stay alive in this division. A weird, funky result, but there is no definite winner of the Ravens and the Steelers, although the Bengals may need to make a jump at some point to get back in the division. So will the Steelers beat the Ravens? Maybe they will. Well, the Steelers have plus 41 point differential. They would be able to win. All I know is Baltimore's not based in the backup quarterback, but if the kid is able to play, then you're able to play that game and beat the Ravens. But if they're stuck with the backup quarterback, then yeah, the Steelers are screwed. So it's looking like if the Ravens going to win that game, Ravens for the win, that one. So a lot of 2-3 action. In the Buffalo Bills to be 4-1, like the Camacho of Super Bowl. The Bills will be playing the Super Bowl at the end of the day. The Eagles, safe to say, are screwed. They win their first 6, but they lose to the Dolphins. And the Eagles are perpetually fucked against the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs. And the Cowboys continue to win because Purdy is going to fall 9-1 as a starting quarterback in the regular season. His first victory against the Buccaneers. Bottom line, The Cowboys get the victory. The Lions defeat the Panthers. The Cowboys come in and lay the hammer down. The Niners are facing the pressure of the end of a Super Bowl era. The Cowboys have the best roster in the league. It is not even close. Cowboys are by far the best team out of any team out there in the league. Packers will lose to the Raiders. And the Packers going to defeat the Raiders. Because the Packers got to be 3-2 for the Broncos. So will we see 2-3 all the time? No, we will not. The Packers going to beat the Raiders. The Raiders are thinking they'll get Caleb Williams. The Packers will win that one. So you have Cowboys. Chiefs will beat the Vikings. Well, that game is interesting because the Chiefs, the Vikings could improve at 2-3, and Chiefs. I think they won their Super Bowl with 23 points against the Vikings. So there's some ideas right there. Maybe the Vikings will start out with winning that game, but a potential for an upset. It may have to do with the gematria of Taylor Swift. The Vikings have lots of talent on both sides of the ball. I see right there, 23-7, Super Bowl 4. Chiefs defeat the Vikings. Potential there for Kansas City Chiefs to lose, but Chiefs could have 30. Well, their point differential is still up to date, but what could happen is the Chiefs can fall to 3-2 before they face off against the Broncos. Broncos come out to 32, so if there's an upset next week, it would have to be the Chiefs to lose. Because that's this division right here has got to stay close and got to have haters saying Lions are not going to do nothing, whatever, going to choke the division or whatever. So even though the Panthers suck, Lions may lose the following week against the Buccaneers and the Ravens. So that is the potential that happen right there. Eagles beat the Rams, right? The Giants to lose. The Dolphins, Giants will beat the Seahawks. Then they're loser next to the Dolphins and the Bills. So the Giants are going to be 2-4 with their last win against the Seahawks. So the Giants are going to end up losing the next week. They'll beat the Seahawks because they're not all that. But the Vikings and, the offense, the wide receivers, everything, they can let it hang with the Chiefs. And the Vikings can go for 3-3 by beating the Bears the following week. The Bears just come out to 33. So there's a lot of promise with the Vikings. I think the 2-3 record connects to Super Bowl 4. The Vikings Super Bowl loss, the Kansas City Chiefs. There connects to Len Dawson. He beat the Vikings in that Super Bowl. So, there's a lot to go around with that. Okay, Jets and the Broncos. The Jets have already lost the football game by committee. Jets, of course, traveled to Denver. And on the Broncos side, they're 1-3. Well, Mahomes number 15. So if they lose to the Jets, going for 1-5 against Kansas City. But then Russell Wilson came over from the Seahawks, and Seahawks is Gamonte 24. So we'll see. We'll see about that one. We'll see if the Broncos win and they lose to the Chiefs the next week. They'll probably lose to the Chiefs the next week, especially if the Chiefs lose to the Vikings. The Chiefs are primed to be upset for the next couple weeks. So if Broncos going to win, they'll move up on the Raiders. The Raiders going to be moving down in last place. At home, comeback victory. Jets lose again. Broncos for the win. Eagles to beat the Rams. Rams hold a 2-3. Remember, that's Jalen Hurts. That's Camacho 23. So it's going to be another win for the Eagles. No doubt about it. I think we predicted every game. Now Texas gonna struggle. They're gonna suck. The Panthers gonna lose to the Lions. Oh yeah, I win four out of 5 games because Jared Goff is leading this new generation. Jared Goff is 45, 4 wins in the first 5 games. Dan Campbell, he came over from Miami. Miami 45. Also, he won 4 of his first 5 games against the Packers, his coach. So right there, it's going to be a win for the Lions easily. His win-loss record is not updated. Lamar Jackson, after today, his season record is now 3-1. So the website has not been updated yet, which is why I've been looking at win in losses record. He's 2-3 against the Steelers. You know how significant masonry is. 33. Ultimately, I like 4-1 for Baltimore. And also, their last game was against Cleveland for Baltimore. Cleveland is Gematria 33. And so, Ravens in that win, these are the picks. That's what to look out for next week.
Everyone has a footprint.
Building a profile as we speak.
Okay.
You want my personal expertise.
I do both. I do singles and I do parlay. Yep, I do both. I miss none of that Ridge crap because it was just choreographed nonsense. Like it just does not make any sense. So this is how a brain dead retard would only a brain dead retard would say that the NFL is not scripted. I mean, you got to open your fucking eyes. This is not your high school league you're watching. This is not a real game. So yeah, after I'm not even a day removed from the football Sunday, but hours later, minutes later, seconds later, they're like, "Who's won it in week 5?" What? People cannot wait for the picks; they need it right now. So anyway, picks are subject to change because obviously you need a little bit more research. But hey, opponent sequence. I always like the opponent sequence.
They come out with a little bit of a different formation there. They come out with 3 tight end set to create the illusion of running the football.
But yeah, Cowboys are gonna definitely win. That's for sure. Who are the Dolphins playing? Right, they're gonna win next week. Who are they playing? Yeah, the Giants. Yeah, that's a victory. Oh, one game I didn't talk about is Tennessee and Houston. Okay. Bingo is 23. Titans could fall at 2-3. The Colts Jaguars is the next week, so I'll go Colts. Scripted because there's they pretty much tell you the narratives based on the schedule. So Colts have to win against the Titans. So that matchup against the Texans is with the Jaguars is for who gets on top of the division. I mean, that's a game that the Jaguars will have to win if the Colts do win. So we'll see what happens with that. But Colts look by far the better team. Ryan Tannehill's win-loss records could give us the answer for that one. playing like a Mahomo, completely washed up football he's playing right now. He don't know what he is doing.
Creativity that Andy Reid allows. They can wiggle around, they can get themselves open, but
Yeah, Pro Football Reference will update itself once the game ends. Once it's midnight.
Clearly, Mahomes thought he was going across, and that was close.
That was rare. Rare to see those guys not on the same page. Either it's Tony in motion, or that's a check out. Pushing forward. 40-yard line. Third down coming up. 4:15 left in the second quarter.
I'm okay. I've had Dan Vika said the Chiefs are unbeatable, but are they really unbeatable?
Quick throws, slants, everything's in play for offense here. And we're talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, the chances of this big shootout territory are real too.
Jarrett McKinnon comes in at running back. Running there against the Mahomes. Mahomes throwing to Tony. 25-yard line.
Kadarius Toney, the Giants who played at the Meadowlands Stadium, he picks up a big catch right there.
Every once in a while,
Familiar territory, Kadarius Toney.
you're going to get through. You know it. You can see the safety. You know what's going to happen. You're open. Here he comes. The ball's coming. I'm just going to get it. And you can catch it or not catch it, but it doesn't matter because they're going to hit you anyway. And that is one tough-nosed catch right there by Kadarius Toney.
Giant first-round pick gets to his game back to his own stadium.
Kadarius Toney, that was the call I made. He played at that stadium.
Great balance, receivers and backs. Bounce off of him.
But here's the fight that I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs get enough credit for. They come out and they start running with projector, right? Bang, 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 tackle, all that stuff. And then they come back with their full line receiver. Same thing. This is a team that works as hard or harder than anyone during the course of training camp. They go so hard all the time, and it shows up when they're starting to get the tide turn against them.
Saget dropped the ball. What was he doing? Not the Raiders.
You think about the Chiefs, you think about Mahomes, KELCE dancing in the end zone, finesse, all that stuff. Well, that's what Andy Reid's been. He's a former offensive lineman, all the time. He loves to run the football and power it and take time off the clock.
Fourth and 3, a lot like New Jersey having Gamache 23. Oh, you don't see the touchdown for the 23rd points, but hey, original spread was 8 points.
Take a little bit of the time, and you begin to understand that he comes in on these key pass rush situations just enough so that Mahomes couldn't do that little sidearm dandy for the first down.
He was the one who threw the face mask.
All right, it didn't matter what kicker I chose. I chose the Cowboys kicker. He had 11 points. How many points is this for the Chiefs kicker? Well, that's right. 2 of the points came from the safety, so 18 points without the safety. Vegas is 18.
To build the NFL schedule by hand, it used to take months. Now,
The Chiefs got to win this game by 10 points, right?
The NFL analyzes millions of simulations.
Yeah, he's going to ice the game, but Chiefs are going to easily win this by, by over 10 points, all that. We'll see if the Jets score a touchdown or not. We'll see.
It's been a heavy start to the season for the Jets. That Buffalo Monday night game and Dallas, New England coming in here. They continue struggles with the Patriots, 15 straight losses. And the defending champs here on this Sunday night. And it's only brought more attention to the struggles after the interception from Mahomes helped lead to the catch from Fields.
New York Jets is 13. Zach Wilson with 13 completions, 15 attempts from Mahomes. New York City is 15. One touchdown, one interception. New York is 11th state. 77 quarterback rating. East Meadowlands, New Jersey is come out to 76, 77.
Garrett looks it on the end. Jerry Stevens with 4 yards out of bounds for 210. Still halftime. Trevor Duffy is there. And the restart of the clock will take us down to 2-minute warning. It's a 2nd and 6 on the other side. They get the ball to start the second half. Try to score and get it back.
What was the other team out there? Oh, the Colts. Okay. We'll see if the Jets get a field goal out of this.
This is lustful, and it hurts. It's devastating. But you always come back for more. What else gets you up this early? What else makes you feel this wild? It's that focus, it's obsessed. Has to be love. It's in your soul, your head, your heart, your hands. You love the game. It's your nature. Nothing is more real. A truck, a tool, a ram of life. Yeah, it's not like the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's go to the ATV's life. The Marquis play way too many sports life. But let's find a secret spot to fish life.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's
Vikings
time
for the upset of
fresh
Kansas City.
pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the cans and feeding their dogs.
That's the upset of the week.
Well, food.
2-3 for the Vikings. Super Bowl 4. Las Vegas is this year's Super Bowl. It makes a lot of sense.
It's smarter, healthier.
Vikings 0-3 despite the top statistical leaders. That's kind of ingredients you need to beat Kansas City. So, top passing leader, top receiver, another top stat category, passing, receiving, all that. Scoreboard is going to be on fire for that game. It will.
Thank you, Maria. The reversal. Here's Kevin Swift from the VIPs who are here watching the closer game here tonight. Berkeley 2-minute warning with the Jets taking over on 2nd and 6. Early 29, down 8. Bruce scored 12 in the second quarter. Rashad Hill looks not the way to go through an interception.
Wow, that's now the Chiefs need to get the ball back.
In front of them.
That was really close. So Chris Jones is going to get the pressure.
Yeah,
You
Jets
know,
are
you really
trash.
have to double team him on every snap.
There's no way this game should be in single digits.
A real chance to get that one. Sometimes when things are going right, you catch a break. I think for the whole month of September, basically that ball was intercepted or sacked or something, right? Now can he do it on third down?
And not give the ball back to the Chiefs before halftime. AC brings it to 1 minute.
Yeah, that was a rigged zone prevent defense. Looks like it's a scripted drive.
That's it. That's it. Right there. Sometimes those 5-yard throws are exactly what you want, perfectly executing the offense.
We get that first down, the Jets up into their tempo for 2 minutes.
New York City is 15. Patrick Mahomes, number 15. Are the Jets going to kick a field goal? Probably he'll kick a field goal.
That throw probably would have been a sack a few weeks ago. But you can see he's getting the rhythm of this offense. He's hitting that back foot with one hitch, delivering the ball. Yes, he took it in after that.
Exactly. It's a prevent defense. It's a scripted defense.
Now let's go score some points. Let's make a big play.
43. Tucker again. Gets slung down by Trevor Guthrie. We will get to the 40-yard line.
And the clock's still running there because we moved forward progress before going out.
Misunderstood, but correctly called on the field there. Second and 7. Pressure coming here. Free runner.
Wow, these guys are dancing. Guy dropped it. Oh, and one job.
To keep that one alive. Carter just dropped it.
Wow. Pressure immediately right up the gut. And Zach Wilson just feeling
Choked.
use those legs to get out of there. Going to spin right inside. And out runs the crowd and makes a perfect throw and just needed that catch. That catch was going to put him in field goal range.
We need 7 for the first down, but we need a couple of yards here. Would give Zerline a shot. Remember, they have one of the long leg kickers in the league, although Zerline first to third down. Wilson, firing sideline. Garrett Wilson punted his feet in bounds.
Are they going to go for it?
When you get it, everyone's in the decision here. The 35.
They'll kick a field goal.
It's your field goal. Go for it. It's 4th and 1.
Check this out. First throw up. This is a catch. It is, man, I tell you, that ball.
Holy juice that is.
The knee was barely, I told you so.
Right, and they're going to go for your Chiefs personnel as conditions get in and out. Good track drive off. Let's see.
They'll kick the field goal. Be New York City is Camacho 35, Mahomes number 15. So that's how it's looking like. Game to be scripted at the half.
They're going to do a field goal here. I mean, if you go in kicking a field goal here after being 17 points down, and all of a sudden you're trotting in at halftime and it's 20-15, you're accomplishing something. This quarterback is starting to understand this system. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. But you can see the difference in how that ball is coming out of his hands. And he can throw. He can throw. He can throw, Mike. He can throw.
You get the boost. How do they say it? They put from the field goal. Not with you. I like what they're doing. 52 yards.
The only bad thing is if you miss him, now you're really giving him a chance.
He's made 45, 50-plus yard field goals in his career.
Oh, no good. Boo! Boo! Boo, 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 boo. Well, they were going for the 15 points in the half. Decision didn't pay off here. It did not.
There's only one SUV brand. This is the best-selling plug-in hybrid, the most luxurious SUV in its class, and America's best mid-size pickup. Jeep, the most awarded SUV brand. Get great deals now at the Jeep Adventure Days event.
During Jeep Adventure Days, get 10% below MSRP on 2023 Jeep Gladiator and most Compass models. Visit Jeep.com for new inventory available near you.
It's easy to Sunday when you have a fridge stocked with Bud Light and a bar stocked with friends.
Early in the second quarter, Cardinals quarterback Joshua Dobbs handed the ball off to receiver Rondale Moore, who outran Leighton Vander Esch of the Cowboys defense on a 45-yard touchdown run. The score increased the Cardinals' lead and helped them earn their first win of the season. It's easy to enjoy NFL Sundays with Bud Light, the official of the NFL. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Scared.
Rated R.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the new Capital One Venture X Christmas card. seeds. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet? Lunch? Yes, please. That'll be $23. Your ad says it's free. Yep, it is for our Economy Ultimate package. Free extra. Water. Okay, sure. Cash or card? For water? Well, at AT&T, when we offer you our best iPhone deals, we guarantee it. Even on the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium. Not that you don't use that word, it's just that you have it.
What?
So the final picks are going to be, they're subject to change. So if I see anything else for some of these games, I'll let you know.
Fire in there. They would not have run that field goal kicker out there. I'd have sent him back. You're probably right.
Rodgers first time back with the Jets. Melissa told you to start the game, came back, joined the team, the rest of the team meeting last night. After the surgery, first down, Mahomes, Funkes, the second one.
He forced it. He forced it to KELCE there. He's trying too hard to get him the ball. That's how NFL is rigged, is that the game always lands at around the point spread just for the half or for the game.
We have seen a couple of touch passes go awry, and these two linebackers, Mike, they're so fast. C.J. Mosley, Quincy Williams, and they have just made plays with their speed and ability to get back underneath Kansas City receivers that most teams and almost no linebackers can do.
There's 18 seconds left. The Jets still have a couple of timeouts. We're at the 35. 70 yards, maybe to give Carolina another crack at a similar field goal. Chiefs drop three safeties deep. Zach Wilson steps up, takes off. It's right in midfield. It's going down there. Salah sprinting down the sideline. Gets the timeout called with 8 seconds remaining.
So that's the next step, right? This is what we see Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers and all those guys. They get back here, they don't like it. Now go weave your way through here and break the defense's back, especially when they're playing that defense or that cover two-man kind of defense where they're chasing your receivers all over the field. This has been a really, really, from the safety on, a really good performance here tonight so far.
Well, what you just saw, that play, is part of what we've seen with Zach Wilson, and part of what Steve Spagnuolo showed his chief defense this week. This guy can get out and move, so be ready for that just in case. And with only 8 seconds left, Kansas City's going to take a little strategy timeout and come up with their plan here. So each team down to 1.
Yeah, you have to operate efficiently here, right? If you're Zach Wilson, if you get a chance to run, you can't run all the way down to the 10-yard line and get tackled, right? The clock's going to run out on you. So it's a quick throw. Obviously, they love to get the ball to Garrett Wilson, but they have options. They like these tight ends. There's an opportunity to keep working. Uzama with a nice play for the touchdown. So you love Garrett Wilson, but there's some great clutch performers out there as well.
And again, about 13 or 14 yards gets you a realistic shoreline field goal attempt. They have a timeout, 8 seconds.
Yeah, they can only kick a 60-yard field goal or something now.
4 seconds left.
Oh, he had Randall Cobb wide open for such an easy first.
You go from Green Bay to playing for that team, man.
This ball and taking a knee immediately, call the timeout, send out the field goal team. It was just there. He's like, oh.
They can try really hard to keep this game close. The fact is this team is not good enough to stay in a competitive game.
The rush to get there for Kansas City. Eventful and entertaining quarter. The Jets down 17-0 after 1. Back with an 8.
Give these guys credit. They got it done. They got it done. They were
guys settle down, make a couple of plays, just get the ball back to the offense and see what they can do. Really like the way the offense is moving the ball. We got the ball to start the second half. We'll still game. We got to do some that.
You told us you wanted to see Zach Wilson play better. What do you like from him so far?
He's doing that good job. We're moving the ball. Obviously against slow start, but I like where we're at right now. Thank you.
Clippers 52 yards of offense for the Jets in the second quarter. They get the ball to start the second half. You get the tour at halftime right now. KELCE and the Chiefs talk about it at the break. Maria and the guys talk about what they saw in the first half.
All right, thanks, Mike. Coming up on Tail at halftime, we're going to talk about the Eagles staying undefeated, but it was firing in overtime. Plus, Buffalo just stymie that Dolphins offense coming off an historic day. And the Cowboys hand Bill Belichick the worst loss of his career. And Devin Smith can't believe it. All coming up next.
What's more football stats?
I gotta check out those Cowboys highlights.
Who leads the league in touchdown passes?
You're the science guy.
That's Bill Nye. I'm actually the behavioral science guy. Are you familiar with predictable irrationality? Absolute persuasion or even sex.
Nothing irrational about that.
The Irrational. Tomorrow on NBC and streaming on Peacock. The new era of The Voice is hitting the headlines.
I'm the country boy leader. We would have so much fun.
The Voice. New tomorrow on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
You knew it was trouble when you walked in. But shake it off. Amy's news offering courses in math, science, and wait, Taylor Swift tonight.
Go inside the curriculum you could only imagine in your wildest dreams.
After the game on 12 News. Money Saving Monday. Student loan repayments. Revealing more options to save. And celebrating Hispanic heritage. The volunteer firefighters who help train the next generation.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the Cowboy highlights right here.
Selling your home, let's be honest, there's probably one thing you want: more money. And that's exactly what you can get with 72 Sold. In fact,
Bill Belichick's his worst loss against Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy, a landmark victory en route to winning the Super Bowl. That's what's about to go down. The Cowboys unstoppable at home. Their home winning streak is at 10. It's gonna get to 16 games.
Oftentimes,
Tell me what games is that?
ideas of what we cannot do.
The winning streak is at 10 at home. They're on the road. They beat the Rams. They'll beat the Giants. They'll beat the Commanders. That's 13. That's 14. That's 15. That's going to be 18 straight wins for the Cowboys at home to make it to Las Vegas, to make it to the Super Bowl at Las Vegas. This would about to go down for the Dallas Cowboys. They will win 18 straight games at home. The number one seed. The Cowboys are the greatest team in the world right now. This defense is the envy of the NFL. Now I know for sure that they are going to be the number one seed. They're going to get a tiebreaker against the 49ers next week. The Dallas Cowboys come here to play. There is no messing around right now for the Dallas Cowboys. We see 18 and 28 and all that good stuff in action right now. In a landmark-setting game from Mike McCarthy, he defeats Bill Belichick in the year that he surpasses Tom Coughlin and Mike Holmgren in playoff victories as he's about to become the first coach to win Super Bowls with two different teams, two of the most historic teams in the NFL. The Cowboys win their 10th straight game at home against the Patriots. I've told y'all the Cowboys are going undefeated at Jerry World to win the championship. The Cowboys, 11th straight win at home against the Rams, 12th one against the Giants, 13 against Commanders, 14 against the Seahawks, 15 against the Eagles, and Jalen Hurts. It is Jalen that's Gamacha 15. And then the Cowboys, 16 straight win at home. They're going to beat the Detroit Lions. And Jared Goff, the number 16, with the LA Rams and also with the Detroit Lions. Dak, Camacho 16 straight wins at home, entering the playoffs 17, and win number 18 as the number 1 seed Cowboys win that Jerry World divisional round and their 18th straight win at Jerry World in the NFC Championship game. That is the precise moment that the Cowboys in their 18th straight win at Jerry World make it to Vegas. Vegas 18 to face off against the Bills. There's no stopping the Dallas Cowboys. That's first touchdown of the year is 18th completion of the year. The 2-point conversions for the 18th points of the game against the Jets. It makes no sense to risk losing up by 9 points. You're up by 11 points because the Super Bowl is on the 11th day of the year. The Dallas Cowboys go up 18-3 against the Patriots today. This 18 is all over the place because that is the story being foretold right now. The Dallas Cowboys at Jerry's World, his palace, at his cathedral. Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl. I've called lots of futures Argentina, the Chiefs over the Eagles last year for starters. I've called Gold Bond win the championship. I've called his incoming 5th championship. I've correctly predicted Kevin Durant to fail to win the 3-peat with the Warriors to win the next championship with the Phoenix Suns in 2025. Brazil to win the next upcoming scripted World Cup. Liverpool to win the league. Man City to win the league the last day a couple of times. Yep. Lots and lots of wins to go around. Milan to win the Scudetto last year, the pre-year before. Napoli to win the Scudetto. There's been lots and lots of wins to go around every year. It's going to be 18 straight wins at home. I will copy and paste all the wins at home for the Dallas Cowboys to make it to Las Vegas, to make it to the site of Super Bowl 58. Face off against the Buffalo Bills. Beat the Eagles. '18 straight home win. It is home that's come out to 23. It's Las Vegas that's 23. That's what it's about. Cowboys do not lose a game at home this year. It is a fortress. They cannot lose a game over at Jerry World. The Cowboys are virtually unstoppable over there. When the Cowboys get the number 1 seed, it's all over. The clown, Dallas not making it. It's the bomb. Is out for the year. Whoa. Wow. They really do miss him. It's as if he's not over there. It's as if he never existed. What a big loss. Time to take the loss. Gotta ignore the emotions. The Dallas Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl this year. You can hate them all you want. All the hate you have for the Cowboys won't stop them winning because that's what Dallas is about to do. They're about to go in and get home field. This is what the Dallas Cowboys are about to do. They can't beat the Eagles. They can't beat the Bills. They can't beat those teams. Well, they will beat the 49ers. I could care less if they lose to the 49ers, but they will beat them. They are the best team ever. They are virtually the best team in the NFL over at Dallas, Texas. That is the new 12th man. It is Dan Quinn that leaves the 12th man of Seattle. He joins a new 12th man over at Arlington, Texas. The last home loss, it's looking like it occurred against the Bucks by a score of 19-3, September the 11th. A winning run that begins against the Bengals. Cowboys virtually unstoppable at home. 16 straight regular season home wins for Dak. Numbers. Winning at Jerry World in the divisional round in the NFC Championship game. It's right in front of our face. Oh, it's gonna. All the haters will be like, the Cowboys are gonna lose. So there's another 18 right there. Upset. Dallas Cowboys are virtually the best roster in the league. They keep on. It's such a doubles. They contradict each other too much. The Cowboys suck, but they have the best roster. Which one is it? Which one is it? They don't make it clear. They do not. But this has become a fortress. This has become the top home field advantage in the National Football League by far. Undisputed. This is the place to be. The Cowboys will treat everyone who wants to pay a visit to Jerry Road with a big-ass Texas whooping by the Dallas Cowboys and that number one defense in the league. And now I understand how about them Cowboys is about, especially after they get the big win on the road next week. Now they'll just move on to the Eagles. They'll move on to the Lions. They'll move on to Buffalo. They'll move on to these teams. They'll say, oh, they can't beat Miami. They can't beat Miami. But here we are. Knowledge discovery in action right here. They will win 18 straight games at home. The last loss occurring to the Bucks. Also, the last team, it was Tom Brady's last playoff game against the Dallas Cowboys. The team to win the Super Bowl has got to be the team that ended Tom Brady's. Got to make Tom Brady look even better. That's the bottom line. Deron Bland is a Pro Bowl cornerback. The Cowboys are for real. Yeah, it looks like Stephen A. Smith is going to go through a little bit of a hazing ritual now. You can't talk about the Cowboys choking every single week when the time does come. He's not a real pundit. He's just an entertainer. That's all he is. They're just a character playing the Dallas Cowboys bastard. What they have improved the end result every year.
People have questioned whether or not this Jets locker room was sticking together this week. The players and coaches we've talked to insisted that they are. We have seen nothing but support down here on this Jets sideline tonight. Wide receivers, Garrett Wilson.
I'll copy and paste every Cowboy home win throughout the entire season.
All smiles, and then you have the defensive rookies and your Sauce Gardner standing up, very vocally cheering on the offense and rallying his defense.
Well, it's got to stay busy somehow. They've been thrown at him tonight. Offense takes over the list for 25. Attack goes in.
He threw some mustard.
With a big play in the midfield and a gain of 25 to start the half.
He has his confidence going a little bit. Watch this back shoulder throw. It was just perfectly placed.
I wonder what Mike McCarthy's overall home record is. That will require some more research.
The Jets leading the receiver's got 3 of those 19 Zach Wilson completions. First down pass here.
Putting on the show.
Second quarter and the third.
And I tell you, give Nathaniel Hackett credit. He's taken as much heat almost as Zach Wilson has, and he has cut him loose out here tonight.
Oh, yeah, the Jets will beat the Broncos next week. Yep.
It's time to find out if given the opportunity.
Can't forget the comments he made earlier, too. Can't forget that.
Was played minimally 16 snaps the first 3 games, just 4 thus far here tonight.
Now, the 6th straight home win was a 28-20 victory over the New York Giants. Interesting enough. I find that very interesting.
The first quarter and then on, and Chris, this is the point you've been watching very closely. When he gets it out quick, that magic time for you, 2.5 seconds.
Well, but he has the ability to extend as well. But if you don't get the first part, all you're doing is running around. You can't run an offense. You can run an offense and you can do both. But you got to do the first part first. He's making a lot of changes at the line of scrimmage.
7 is going to throw in the back.
Definitely looks weird. Like the pass rush, it stopped at that moment in time.
This looks like Aaron Rodgers playing with it.
Yeah, it's like it's Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron Rodgers.
What's going on here?
First and 10 for the Jets at the 12. Again, the play adjustment. Gibson. Giving it Brees Hall. Use the speed.
That's not how you do it.
Second-year man on this defense, full of young players for KC and young good players at that.
Yeah, it was really a play that was made by Drew Tranquill inside. He shot immediately through the gap and forced that bounce out on the play. And let's remember Nick Bolton not playing in this game for the Kansas City Chiefs. Watch it come straight through, and then Hall had no choice but to try and bounce it outside and just got caught by Williams.
In the division with the Chiefs and the Chargers. They weren't sure how to
Should be 11 straight home wins.
13. This throw is caught by Garrett. Well, it's the 11th time that Zach has thrown to Garrett. It's going to set up third in about 7.
I'll tell you, that was a good one, too. That was a trap coverage right there. They had an outside quarterback sitting out there, and if he doesn't stop the receiver with this ball, he's going to throw it right to the quarterback. Throws it into the back shoulder, doesn't let that corner get in there and break it up to Jerry Sneed. A heater right now.
Gibson, the receiver on the top. 8 for the first down. Wilson for an excellent touchdown.
Scripted drive. Yeah, they're letting him do all that.
The vote for 2 at the top.
You can't say quarterback better than this. All these throws are perfect. If he doesn't go back shoulder there, that one's picked up. I don't think Brian Cook could believe where he put that ball. Wow, what a drive.
Those are Jets numbers, slightly below average over the last few seasons. Michael Carter is the running back.
No one trying to tackle him.
So what if the game is supposed to be Raptors against Columbus?
Okay, I see my mistake.
I'll be there in 30 minutes. Big.
See you then.
Thank you.
Class-leading safety and tech features to elevate your commute. The all-new Hyundai Kona.
I'm a good zombie. This one. Spirits come home to rest. All but one. This place is really haunted. I'm weird and strange. With Hollow Scream on Disney Plus. I scare you. Home is where the hunt is. It's time. Only on Disney Plus. New Balance. We got now. You're welcome, America. We love our house.
It's on a great block, Tremont Street,
The neighbors are observant.
and we're back at the Sullivan House.
It's Monday, Sheila and Louise are piling up.
Yeah, they're an eyesore.
I'll say.
Dry shave, interesting technique.
That's gonna come back to haunt them. Some people clean while they cook, not these folks.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Saves us a ton. If only they bundled the leaves. You know, I wouldn't have pegged these two as yogis.
I still don't.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Sunday Night Football, brought to you by Applebee's. Ballerina's back. You're welcome, America. By New Balance, we got now. By Walmart Plus, members save on free delivery plus so much more. And by Hyundai, it's your journey. Ruby Catholic, the power of demons, all Catholic. On yesterday, the Chippendale brothers on each side. Big coaches the balls, Vito coaches Irving Catholic. Building is alive. New game 20. Kicks it. Keeps the take over at the 25. We were talking about sliders back there at halftime. We haven't seen Patrick Mahomes play a quarter like that second quarter.
No, I mean, at one point the yardage was Kansas City 200, the Jets 25. Now it's Chiefs 259, Jets 250.
Yeah, this is not real.
It's a tale of two quarters, but I've seen this movie too many times.
Pretty obvious to the naked eye.
Seeing Mahomes break it up many times.
Now this crowd is into it.
As well. Jets were looking for the flag thrown on the pickup. Separated there.
Man, when your quarterback gets hot, everything gets hot. I mean, the building's crazy. The defense is going crazy out there. But nobody shuts this kind of stuff down better than Patrick Mahomes.
KELCE played in that second quarter. Moves from the top. Mahomes
Sack.
right into the pressure. Sinking Mosley was coming in. And Williams was there. Jefferson as well. This place is going to get loud.
There's the rock star on the defensive line. And there's Mosley right there. There's Williams right there. Watch them all just sort of get there at the same time. There was just, usually there's a wave that Patrick Mahomes steps up and wiggles through.
Okay, copy and paste. Come on, number 9, number 10. There we go. Looks like this game might be thrown. It looks like from the looks of it, this game is going to be thrown. Looks like the Mafia is in on this game tonight. It's a mob job. That's what it's called. It's a mob job. There's no way this game is real. Left up the chance. It would have to be rigged. That must be the Cowboys Cardinals game from last week.
Offense getting the headlines because of KELCE play. But the defense after the early onslaught is 20 all.
What if Travis Kelce scores a game-winning touchdown? What if he does? That would be dope if he did. Would Kelce be set up to be the hero? Chiefs have to score down 23-20. It is Travis that's Camacho 26. He can give the Chiefs the lead and the win. With the extra point being the 27th point, Travis Kelce's touchdown is coming. He will have his moment to be great. The Jets may steal the show me, and the Jets are going to beat the Broncos, by the way. They are beating the Broncos. Yep. Sean Payton is getting ritualistically hazed. That gets revenge is what it's called. And hey, you had a good game against the Chiefs this week now. And HBO documentary, it's now let's move on to the Chiefs. Y'all, Aaron Rodgers saying some good guy motivational talk to Zach Wilson. And now it is the Jets that will ritualistically shame Sean Payton next week. The Jets have to win that game next week. 100%. Zach Tyson game at 20. Rigged game, rigged hoax. Another rigged day in the National Football League. That's all I can say. So anyway, I copy and pasted all the Dallas Cowboys home wins during the streak. It's going to be 18 straight wins at home. Cowboys are a better team than the Chiefs. They're more of a threat than the Chiefs. The far two best teams in the league are the Cowboys and the Bills, without a shadow of the doubt. Everyone will still doubt Dallas. This is why they can still be the number one seed and everything is all good. Because Dallas Cowboys are going to get 16 straight home wins in the regular season. It includes 2 in the postseason. We get 18 to make it to Vegas.
Let's go back to that last drive. We might remember this one more time for Zach Wilson. Let's just go through a back shoulder perfect. Little play action. Zach perfect. Here we go one more time. Deep down the field, back shoulder as well. Perfect. It just kept rolling. He kept finding the exact spot, and this may be my favorite here.
Yeah, Doc's first touchdown pass is one of my favorite videos of the year after on his 18th attempt of the game.
And even running the old Green Bay sweep play there with Nathaniel Hackett. But here you are, now it's 3rd and 8. And this is where the Jets have been typically scared to turn the ball over to Zach Wilson.
Everything about him is rigged.
If I hear what you're saying, you built a confidence in what you could see. The Chiefs get a pass rush. There's not really much. Jones on the outside. Get the check. Short pass, Hunter. That's going to get good. 4th down. 49.
Okay, Chiefs get the ball back.
You know, you'd love to see that one go down the field a little bit there. But, you know,
Mahomes is just like Peyton Manning. This guy's good at fixing football games. He keeps things interesting just by not trying to go all hard that game. He's an entertainer first.
And I think his process was just sped up, thinking Spags was going to blitz.
Thomas Moore steps to kick. He is very good at downing punts inside the 10. 37% of his career punts have ended up there. Until back at the 11. Halfway through the third, Sam was still here. Comes to New York, they can reach their place on Cornelia Street in the big city.
I wish for the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro. You mean this one? One with titanium? No way I could trade this busted up thing for one. Maybe stealing wishes from the birthday girl is not your best plan. Switch to Verizon and trade in any iPhone and get the new iPhone 15 Pro on them. Yep, and on an amazing network.
And I don't have to ruin any more birthday parties.
That's your decision. Let's go get you that iPhone. Here we go. Come on, man.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition for a new iPhone 15 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
Okay, again. This is a stats bar. This is a search bar. Let's know the difference, okay? Social media. It can be overwhelming for a young homeowner turning into their parents.
What does it mean to slide into someone's DMs?
That sounds like a lot of fun.
We're not ready for that. As a team, we'll get there. It might be a fruit emoji, but that doesn't mean you're talking about fruit.
There's a time safety for becoming your parents.
Aaron Rodgers, number 12, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. A little bit of Aaron Rodgers symbology right there. Well, I don't have satellite TV. I have streaming, so everything streaming is all behind. This is YouTube TV.
We know how hard it is to impress dad. That's why we created the Climate 8 Palisade.
Hey man, that Cowboy defense. They know how to score 7 points in their sleep. I mean, they can Trent Dilfer this Super Bowl if they really wanted to. They don't need no Dak Prescott to win, but he will be ready when his time comes. Or he's got to go 2-minute offense. He'll be ready.
He was bad luck anyway.
Next Sunday, last season's top 2 reunite and the stick with the living edge. Awesome. Next City. Next Sunday. Only on Peacock.
The NFL and the American Cancer Society created a crucial catch because early cancer detection can save lives. Don't wait. Visit NFL.com/crucial catch to find your local cancer screening resources or how to reduce your cancer risk. Teach takeovers with the club. Good space checkup. Turns the corner. Heads up the field. You're not going to outside the 30-yard line. It's strong. We're going to start this drive with Isaiah Pacheco.
It's really easy to just see power, run all over people, bounce off of people. But Pacheco is like a 4-4 kind of guy. He has the ability to also bounce outside. Even a comparison this week to Marshawn Lynch, right? Was high praise.
Second time.
Pacheco, born in the Philadelphia, New Jersey area, defeats the Eagles nearby New Jersey.
Marshawn Lynch, when he was in beast mode, did he look like Pacheco? You know, even Andy Reid hesitated a little bit on that, but you can see some of the similarities. You can see the interest in involving contact and then making plays off of contact. And Marshawn Lynch was the best ever do it.
Well, I said, no way, right? But Robert Sala's the one who put it on our radar. And he was in Seattle as a defensive assistant when Lynch was there.
Wow, look at that play. The Jets are really quick to beat the play.
Yeah, Quentin Williams was telling us that C.J. Mosley is the guy. He's the one that gets us all going. He's the one every position on this defense. And he is the one when we need him most. Makes plays just like that.
Travis KELCE has been very quiet. Good early. Really no catches in about a quarter and a half. Third step. Mahomes into trouble. Able to get into a
A hold?
Mahomes looks.
He didn't even try to tackle him.
Takes it into the sideline. Come back and get the flag. There's some speed all over that left side of the field. From the Chiefs' offensive perspective, they could big dance from the gun. Offense from the 65. Penalty is declined. One down.
DJ Reed was running 100 miles an hour right at Patrick Mahomes, just flying. Watch how easily Mahomes avoids that hit. I mean, when I saw it come,
That's like retarded. Like, he didn't even like try to tackle a number 4. Like, what was he doing?
almost got that.
That number 4, we try to tackle him, and the Chiefs are going to win. The Jets are going to destroy the Broncos next week. They're going to
Travis, did you know you can get this?
They're going to defeat Denver because Nathaniel Hackett, they were talking shit about him. So Nathaniel Hackett is going to run up the score on the Broncos next week. This guy disrespected the fraternal brotherhood of the NFL. Why else do the Dolphins score 70 points on Sean Payton? Any team can stop running up the score at any time, like the Chiefs today, for example, but they chose not to stop running up the score in Miami that week.
Wendy's of the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
So the Jets are the lock of the week next week, honestly. I don't care about this game, although the Chiefs will have to win that one because NYJ is 23. That's New York Jets. Stinker, Amazon sucks. I didn't miss anything last week. I won't miss that either. Thursday football sucks anyways. One team is really tired and all that. Travis KELCE game-winning touchdown scripted. Here we go. Here we the fuck go. They went out for some bad blood at the start of the game. Did you see red, bloody period, red go out to a quick 7-0 lead? I mean, that was scripted. 17-2 like the Montreal Kansas City Chiefs. I told you. I remember the Montreal Kansas City Chiefs. 172 days after the death of Len Dawson, the Chiefs won the scripted Super Bowl after his death. Zach is 20 in Gematria. Comeback is 26. If it's 23-20, the Chiefs will come back and win the game. So they're going to kick a field goal, and Jets have to drive because they have to kick a field goal. They have to kick a field goal.
So they were coming out in these multiple tight end sets and going play action. Now they
Probably scripted for KELCE to score the game's winning touchdown if they had a guess. Let's find out. They call a hold down, calling this back.
From the near side of the line of scrimmage.
Here's a hold.
Ineligible downfield. Offense number 60. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That is the center, Connor McGovern. Reached that gate.
I don't know why he was so far in front. I mean, he would be down there pretty good. Didn't look like it took an extraordinary amount of time to get it off. Clearly downfield, probably 2 of them.
Dealt the 1 yard that the lineman had. Give me a generous yard. That was an easy and correct ball. Inside with Dalvin Cook. And that was one of the interesting signings in free agency. You're waiting to see where Dalvin Cook, first 6 years in Minnesota, 4 times to the Pro Bowl. Where would he sign? It ends up here with the Jets. You're thinking about all the pieces they were putting around Aaron Rodgers. And those pieces, Cobb, Nicole Hardman, Lazard, Cook, haven't played at the level you thought they might in the first 3 weeks of the season.
Yeah, and they just weren't sure about Brees Hall, right? Coming off the ACL a season ago and wanted a little insurance there.
1-2 combo.
Garbage throw. Back to being trash again.
Plays the slot now for the Chiefs in coverage.
Yeah, Trip McDuffie's somebody you don't want to mess around with a whole lot. He's one of the better players, not just on this team, but in the National Football League. He leads Kansas City 16 tackles already, and he has been nearly perfect in coverage. He and Chris Jones, if you want to know just who grades out the best on this defense, those are the 2 guys.
Coming over to find Randall Cobb in the slot here, bottom of your screen, as the Jets face 3rd and 11. Pressure. Throws. Incomplete. Going for Cobb, and because it was right there as part of the coverage. With
How long has Randall Cobb been in the league for? Like forever?
He just got lucky. Didn't see the backside safety. He saw the one-on-one, and this very, very easily could have been picked off by Mike Edwards. He's a he'll get you sometimes return those things for touchdowns on it.
Chiefs bringing some extra pressure guys down on the edge. Jets will take time to sort it out. Anthony Davis, the personal protector, took the time. Got it locked up.
At the 12-yard line again. I don't think Zach Wilson has ever completed over 60% of his passes in the collegiate level.
Pretty good numbers across the board. Big plays, passes allowed, coming into tonight. 21 straight without allowing a 300-yard passer. Almost 136.
Okay, never mind. He did throw 67.6%. He completed that percentage of his passes. So who's better, Zach Wilson or Sam Darnold? I personally think Sam Darnold is probably a better option.
There have certainly been a few sleeves of the New York Jets. They have been very active up front, and they can do that because they play so many players. So when they're doing those stunts and flying around, they're doing it at an extraordinary pace, and it's really been giving Patrick Mahomes problems all night long. Some of those back pedal throws that he's got.
What the? He almost fumbled it.
To advance it, and the Chiefs will get the first down. They only had one of those last couple of times.
Somebody's going to claim that was a fumble brewski or something, you know, at this night play by the Chiefs. Ends up played though by Patrick Mahomes and not just get it, but pick up that first down.
to pick up your point that you made about the Chiefs wide receivers, looking at the 10 Mahomes completions, only 3 of them to receivers, and a couple of them were hot passes to Tony. That one by Rice, the one that was thrown in the air. Pacheco out of the backfield, stopped there for a minimal gain. That's good season.
Pacheco, back home, Rutgers, Kadarius Toney, New York Giants used to play with them.
So I think I'm right on this. They haven't had a touchdown pass beyond 10 yards this year. Some of the big plays just haven't been in this offense. They're great in the red zone, but we had kind of gotten so used to seeing those explosives. We haven't gotten one of those.
You know, great touchdown pass tonight was their first. It was longer than 10 minutes. Get on there. 2nd and 9. Risky pressure comes. Here's KELCE's first catch since the 5.5-minute mark of the first quarter. They kept KELCE without a reception.
Now he's got to start heating up when this fourth quarter is about to start.
One of the things that Travis KELCE was talking about that he regretted having to miss that first game was when things got unsettled, sometimes I'm the guy that can make a play and get things settled down. And it wouldn't be a surprise at all to see him go right back to it again.
Third and 4. Jets brings 5 and 1 point.
Now Chiefs are in business. And Travis KELCE will get 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, something like that.
And they're going to switch this. And it was a late switch. It was like they didn't really understand. You could see on the outside, DJ Reed just slow to make that adjustment and gave it a freebie there for Patrick Mahomes.
Ball at the 39-yard line entering the fourth quarter. It is New York that's Gamache 39. We begin play at the 39-yard line to begin the fourth quarter.
He's going to talk about watching the documentary. Sorry, Taylor. The game broke out in front of us. 3-3. We're all even 20.
If the Chiefs go for a 2-point conversion, they'd be up 28-20. Taylor's Gamache 28, but they'll only go up 27 points.
Okay, let's do this. Did not see that coming. It's what was thinking. It's worse than happened.
The Jets is Gamache 87. Number 87, Travis KELCE. This is the moment, the first prime game that everybody will be able to see KELCE and Swift, the respectful shots on the TV screen, in the press box or on the field, or the blow of the kiss back to the press stand. Now, time to flip the script here and get the touchdown to Travis KELCE, the sure lock of the game.
In Arizona at 72sold.com.
Touchdown went to the other guy instead, number 83. It didn't go to Travis KELCE. The Jets defense had their attention divested towards number 87, thus left number 83 wide open, they 2 tight end set in the first quarter. But now for all the Swifties in attendance, it's time to let it fucking rain. It's some bad motherfucking blood in this fourth quarter. Come on. Let's go. Come on. You get this bad taste. They get all the Jets are just a bunch of yucky goo, man. That green vomit just get it out.
German engineering, everyone can do.
Get some rally music right here. No, not some heavy metal, no, but it got some Taylor Swift. Taylor. It's still commercial. I'll let the commercial play right here. Wait till Mike Tirico gets on and boom, let's go. Touchdown, bang, bang, Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs own the Winers, by the way. Any Winer fans say bang, bang, you all, except The Chiefs own that franchise.
Here at MetLife Stadium, like Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, and Melissa Stark. Ball leaving at 20. There's KELCE, a quick hit to Travis.
Go Travis.
Right near midfield.
Time for victory. Big jump! See bad blood. Got bad blood. You know what to do. Script is flipped, guys. Let's go. All the haters have a good Sunday night. You hate y'all. They hate y'all because they hate y'all. That's how it is. State Farm, dude. I'm playing that song all the way to the touchdown. Here we go. Anyone who had a prop bet on Travis KELCE, here we go. Camera show number 87. A comeback by the Broncos, 28 points down. 28 years later, the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Oh, come on! Let's go! This relationship for Zach Wilson and the Jets can only end in divorce. It's not good enough. Can't just settle, man. Can't settle on Zach Wilson no more. It's how it is in the real dating world. Stop him! Stop him! Come on! Flip the square! Flip the square! Teabag the Jets, Trav! Let's come out! Teabag the motherfucker! Jets have poor representation of New York City anyways. Come on, dumbass! Come on, cocksucker. It's 2nd down and 8. 28 is all over the NFL this year. It's time to make it happen. We need a swift-ass touchdown drive. Hurry up. Song's about to end. Just get Travis the fucking ball. Ah, dang it. He's going to score a touchdown next play. Just watch. You're going to call grounding? Nah, they don't get all the calls. Chiefs don't get all the calls. Alrighty, V-Shred. We already know. We don't need any of that now. Oh my fucking god. Just play the fucking game, bro. Go for it! Go for it! You guys suck! Good one job! Boo! Boo! Trash! Trash! Maybe Trav can ice the game. What a trash drive. Trav needs to ice this game.
He has some speed. He can force that hand more quickly than Mahomes wanted to be able to throw.
It's kind of rigged how Swift plays for the Eagles. DeAndre Swift, Taylor's favorite team's the Eagles. Her, Travis, his mom, the brother Jason plays with the Eagles too. So they found something in common. Hopefully, this isn't some relationship just for media exposure or anything like that.
Introducing the all-new 2024 Chevy Trax with all the tech.
Oh yeah, Jets suck. Let's see what happens with Zach Wilson. Maybe he can turn over and maybe they can throw the touchdown to Travis KELCE that he so deserves on national TV. There still is hope. Still is hope.
Grilled and seasoned with cumin, oregano, and coriander. Finished with fresh lime and pan-chopped cilantro. Gardening aside, this is our best steak ever. Honey. NetCool Severe Honey. Powerful cold and flu relief with a dreamy honey taste. NetCool Honey. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever, honeylicious, especially with a cold medicine.
It's a great line.
I so need that right now.
Okay. Automatic shade. Stairs line. At least we can bundle our home and car insurance with Geico.
Ken, super slippery.
Is that a chinchilla?
Yes. Wait to see this. A Murphy tub.
Finding a perfect home is hard. Thankfully, Geico makes it easy to bundle and save.
Look at that floor space.
Possession. It's happening to both girls. This right here, baby. I'll make it out. I'll make it.
Make it hard.
You can feel it. A force that moves everything around you. That comes from deep down inside. Full-time fans.
Chiefs take the lead, 43 points in the game over at New Jersey. New Jersey's Camacho 43. Mahomes 23-5 takes the lead back in the game, born on September 17 of 1995. The Chiefs retake the lead with their 23rd points of the game. Cowboys are going to get the win by far. This team let Josh freaking Dobbs hang around. They weren't without four of their starting offensive line like the Cowboys were last week.
All right, let's take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K Skycam. Talk about Chris Jones, one of the best all-time sackers in the NFL. You're going to draw lots of pictures. Chris Jones, they've either been sliding the
They probably could have scripted this game better. They could have still had a tight game, yes, but missing the touchdown for the Swifties. But I guess that's not how football works for the Swifties. You're not guaranteed a touchdown every week. It's called sports. That's what it is. Now Chiefs are supposed to dominate them and eat them alive here in the fourth quarter.
Conversation with Gary Steve Garrett after the play gets broken up. Chanel continues to be a bigger impact guy in this defense.
Yeah, they really love him. He's one of the guys that, with Nick Bolton out, has gotten a lot more playing time. Chanel and Drew Tranquil, they're almost, I think, surprised how efficient their defense has been without Nick Bolton because he's so much the heart and soul. There's Steve Spagnuolo, who never gets out of this little portion.
Coming for KELCE got picked up.
a 1-yard pass. We're on script right now. This is the typical Jets defense offense we used to see. But when you're up against this kind of defense from the Broncos, you'll be okay.
May well come down to, and there's Willie Gay going to end up getting the pressure here. May well come down to this fight that's been going on the outside between Garrett Wilson and L'Jarius Sneed. They just have been going at it almost every play. Now this time not matched up, but they have been so many times during the course of the night.
Thread the needle. That would be pretty scripted if the game went to overtime and Travis KELCE scores a touchdown.
One of the first times, looks like a clean catch, one of the first times that L'Jarius Sneed has not been on. So the great percentage has been L'Jarius Sneed on Wilson. And interesting that Zach Wilson, immediately when he was off, went right to him.
Rebuilt by our team, Drew Hall of Fame director, Rob Highland, our producer, camera operators, replay folks, pressure off the speed, it's open to Conklin. Tyler Conklin gets a first down right around midfield. He's having quite a good night. His fourth catch on the evening.
And give Zach Wilson a little credit here, too. They had the edge block, but they did not have L'Jarius Sneed block. He is just sprinting. And as Zach Wilson turns around, just a simple flip. He's playing quarterback tonight, Mike.
39 throws for Zach Wilson.
39, the New York number we talk about. You said 39 throws for the night.
Gets the logo at midfield. The yard there, Frankel the tackle. 8 minutes here in this fourth quarter.
And just so everybody knows what's going on, Zach Wilson against the line of scrimmage, they call 2 plays in a huddle. They go can, which means let's go to play number 2. And that's the full extent of it. When Aaron Rodgers was running this offense, it could be can, we're going to play number 2. I'm going to give you a hand signal. You're going to run a corner. I'm going to give you a hand signal. You're going to run a dig route on the other side. So they're getting there, but right now they're going back to the basics. The difference is the basics have been good.
Halfway through the fourth.
What was that, man? Oh, the Jets. Just end the year. Now, next drive is going to be a touchdown. Wow, this team sucks. Jets are trash team. This team really is a joke.
The power to connect is the
Just
power to
end the
change.
year, New York
Connect your
Jets.
dots and change
Just end the
the
year.
Connect one day and change alone. Connect to
Just
one
end the
time.
year. It's not like the Jets were contenders anyways with Aaron Rodgers.
Don't share the dream another. Connect and change.
Now the Dallas Cowboys are the team that's bound to win the Super Bowl. Deron Bland, pick 6. The Cowboy defense is on fire. Look at the pick 6 by the Dallas Cowboys. This defense is on fire. Cowboys come here to play. The Deron Bland pick 6 for the 28th points of the half for the Dallas Cowboys. He is a Pro Bowl cornerback talent. He is the quarterback on the Dallas Cowboys so far this year. I mean, Stephon Gilmore is a Hall of Famer. Yes, he is. But, hey, this guy has done the job very well.
When the going gets tough, it's a family you can count on. Introducing the Silverado, Colorado, and Silverado.
I would love to see those highlights of the Patriots and how they dismantled them.
You earn 2 times miles on every purchase. The noise canceling. You're being too loud. Good choice. Plus, earn 5 times miles on flights and 10 times miles on hotels through Capital One Travel. What's in your wallet?
Roger, thanks for State Farm. Explain this bundling thing again. All right, Coach,
This
Dave,
Cowboy
let's say you
defense is a
respond
bunch
to
of badass motherfuckers.
And this burger is your home.
It can be more affordable if you bundle them together.
Kind of like a combo meal.
I would not want to play the Cowboys. Brock Purdy is scared of the Cowboys. If he was too scared to go back in the game against the Eagles, this guy, no doubt, is wetting his pants. He does not even want to face up against the Cowboys in the postseason. This guy is scared. He's scared of the Cowboys.
And by Modelo, the market of a fighter. One for the Johns of Bleecker Street, open since 1929. Greenwich Village, over in the city. I about pizza last week in Vegas. That's pizza. And that was a big mistake for Zach Wilson and the Jets, and the Chiefs get a great opportunity to take a 2-score lead.
Okay, then let's drive. Can't stop till I play the song. I have streaming. You know, I don't have satellite TV, so yeah, I am behind. I have YouTube TV. They need to stop messing around. So, second 12, February the 12th, the day the Chiefs won Mahomes' second Super Bowl. Let's go. Almost picked up. Come on. You know, Aaron is Gamache 22. If the Jets win and the Chiefs lose, then both teams are 2-2. So there is that possibility. 2-2, like Aaron. If they lose, Mahomes magic. Come on, 18th completion. Vegas 18, the completion for the first down. They're gonna call hold. Well, let's say he runs it for the first down. Now, what's the penalty on? They're gonna call that shit back. Really? Hold on the offense. They accept the penalty? That was a WWE takedown. Oh, let's burn them for the 20. The momentum is still here. I would think they would take the penalty on fourth down. What the? Wow! That's going to be a hold on the secondary. They were playing on the hold for the automatic first down. Anyway. He still got the first down.
Murray, that jump shot throw that he made on that one. He just has so many back-breaking plays against really good defenses.
And you just showed the replay exactly. Looks his eyes, how about his eyes as he's scrambling, looking for who's flying out. He just gets there by a yard or two. Pacheco toss outside, big play to Johnson. The second year getting out of Florida State. Sets up third down as we dive under 5 minutes in regulation.
Jermaine Johnson's had a nice night too. He is one of those athletic guys on the edge, and just watch him make people miss. I mean, that is tough when you've got people pulling out in front of him. Not Rasheed Rice, but those big guys. But he's athletic enough on that edge. Here we go, third down again.
Mahomes escaping it for the pattern. Perry is looking for an escape after another flag is down as he puts it up. And it's not backing up KELCE at the 9-yard line. Rice Hall was with him, but as we said, the flag came down as he was trying to escape. Holding.
Oh!
It's on Trey Smith with a couple of flags on the guard tonight.
I'll tell you, one of the interesting things that I've seen out of the Jets tonight, and I haven't seen out of a lot of other teams.
They don't want fourth down, apparently.
They have been sort of playing a middle defender and then chasing Mahomes once he gets out. Watch him come flying out. I think that was C.J. Mosley making that kind of contact.
Two things here. KELCE came out after that route. He was exhausted. The penalty took it back to the 40. Field goal from here is 58 yards, so it's a lot longer. Buckner struggled with the long kicks in this direction in warm-ups. Third and 12. Pressure on Mahomes. Running after Reggie. The flag is down though as Michael Carter.
Who's the flag on?
Defensive hold.
Wow, defensive hold. Wow. Of course, they get all the golden blade calls, don't they?
Before the pass was thrown, holding defense number 11. It's a 5-yard penalty. Automatic.
Of course, that's entirely predictable.
You know, you're number solid. You go, oh, come on. We got him 3rd and 20 again.
Yeah, it should have been 1, not 11, right? He held 11, I guess. That seems like it was a flag over there. And Sauce Gardner, who was the man called for the flag, just saw it. And you see the back end of his reaction. He's watching the replay on the big board. So was Salah, who is infuriated.
We've seen a lot of contact downfield tonight. We have seen a very physical approach out of the New York Jets. And we've seen a lot more than that wasn't. Let's see, one more time.
Go, Travis. Go, Travis. Ah! They're going to try to run out the clock. It's over. He won't be able to get the touchdown tonight. Let's see. Aaron is Camacho 49. The Chiefs may end up kicking a field goal. No touchdown. No touchdown. That was specifically designed for Taylor Swift, for KELCE to take the snap and hand it off. Almost went over his head. This game's gonna end 23-20. A win is a win. Biggest win of the week was the Dallas Cowboys blowout of the 6-time Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. It's a lock. The Cowboys, and no team can stop the Dallas Cowboys. There's no bad blood yet for Zach Wilson. The game is over.
He's just been phenomenal. He is. You can tell he's playing back in his hometown. You can tell just the raw emotion.
Pacheco,
the way that he's playing
drafted
tonight.
near Philadelphia, Rutgers University.
Big plays from the wide receivers.
I was the only guy who called it before the playoffs last year, and it's all record on YouTube. It's all wrapped. Everyone had the chance. They all had the Bills and the Bengals and the Eagles and the 49ers. They're all bitter. That's what they predicted last year. They didn't predict it for the playoffs. It is what it is. This is why my fantasy team has top 2 defenses, because I know the Cowboys and the Bills are the teams this year. Defense wins championship. Elite quarterback play wins championships. Josh Allen is elite. Dak Prescott is elite. Brock Purdy only wish he could be Dak Prescott. This guy's the most overrated quarterback in the NFL. He's made a living off of fielding a stacked offensive line and throwing under 200 yards a game. This is exactly who Brock Purdy is. I have McKinnon on my team, but he hasn't really been used much this year.
This next play will pretty much decide the game. We have a dramatic finish here. Robert Saleh, pretty even-tempered. He was so upset with that defensive holding call that kept the Chiefs going here, and he's giving them a chance to salt this game away. 2-minute warning here in New Jersey.
New Jersey, New Jersey.
Go ahead, field goal to 4. Now they try to close the game.
Pick up. Here go. Hurry, go. Let's go. Because it's like a family thing.
Leave running behind. The new turbocharged Volkswagen Atlas does life beautifully.
This October 10th and 11th, Prime Big Deal Days give Prime members exclusive access to 2 days of big savings, which means you're kind of a big deal. Prime Big Deal Days, October 10th and 11th, only for Prime members.
So I wonder how these letters and I throw them in the trash. Cause I miss the way he kisses and the way he made me laugh. Yeah, I pour my little heart out, but as I'm hitting send, I picture all the faces from a disappointed friend.
On game day, you see our strength. But we see yours too. We see the strength it takes to get screened. Facing your fears while still having hope. Knowing that even with great strength, there are some battles best fought with people by your side. Getting screened is the first step.
Saturday, two Peacock exclusives, Rutgers, Wisconsin, and Purdue, Iowa. Then prime time, Michigan, Minnesota, on Big Ten Saturday night. Saturday on NBC and Peacock.
My guy here keeps coming back for the potential stuff. Someday it may pay off. Jets down 3, 2 minutes left, out of timeouts. 3rd and 8 for Kansas City. Mahomes and Kirk, but McKinnon has his back, galloping away. Mahomes pressure, escaping again. Mahomes got the first down. It goes down inbounds before the touchdown that will end the
Exclamation point.
all they have to do is take a couple of these, and this game is done.
The decision made to go man coverage on the back end. Anytime you play man coverage against Patrick Mahomes, he knows it. He knows which side you don't have help on. He goes that way. He breaks your back. He breaks your spirit, and he wins world championships. And he becomes the most valuable player in the league. End of story. He did it again.
Fantasy football folks and others with interest in the game. Talk about the whole spot.
All right, let's take a look at our next shift stats powered by AWS. It is going to be the missed opportunities that they're talking about tomorrow. Conklin with an opportunity, barely overthrown by Wilson. To Wilson, couldn't get it, and then the dropped interception that led to the 3 points that was the difference. And right now, the New York Jets are thinking what could have been in this game tonight against the world champions.
That's the flag is thrown on Robert Saleh, I believe. Saleh was down by where the ball was being snapped, and a flag was thrown. He is incensed. I'm sure it goes back to that call that happened earlier.
I think that's the official, right?
Yes, it's on this side. Yeah.
And
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the New York Jets head coach. It's after this is the goal line. We're at 1 o'clock and the game's going to be over.
And we get to the Chevrolet post-game list of the start of the game. We'll preview next Sunday night the mega matchup in the Bay Area with the Cowboys and the 49ers. So that call, which would have made the field goal opportunity come instead, you saw it, as I mentioned, Saleh was in mild manner for the most part of the sideline. And a lot of that with Zach Wilson and teammates going over to him, because the last time he touched the ball was the fumble. He couldn't get it back. No need for the Chiefs to snap it. This game is over. The Jets are going to fall to 1-3. The Chiefs will go to 3.
New York Jets 13 falling to 1-3 for the year.
50th game. The Ty Tumble entry. Ty Tom Landry for the most regular season wins, fourth most in NFL history. Jets never get the ball back the final nearly half of the fourth quarter. 7:24 left after the Wilson fumble, and the Chiefs run it out, running the ball a dozen times. And first one was a blowout. Taylor Swift, with everybody hanging there, got to see a little bit tighter game to this one. The crowd in the stands went wild when the Jets got back to tied at 20, and the sideline went wild on this play. Was it a hold or not? Physical battles all night. Sauce Gardner called for a hold. Chiefs keep the drive alive. Robert Saleh incensed the frustration of this season and its first month building up. And then Patrick Mahomes, as he did twice on the drive, takes off, gets the first down, shuts it down before the end zone to seal the victory. Sauce and the Jets fall.
Well, the game was over there. I mean, it was over regardless of kneeling down or getting the touchdown.
The opportunity to meet Mahomes and the Jets. Chevrolet postgame is coming up first. These messages from your local NBC station.
Team Remo. I represent country music. I've had 2 country music. I've had more than 2.
The Voice, tomorrow on NBC, and streaming on Peacock. Carl's Jr.'s new Big Char Chili Burger is big on charcoal flavor. Big on smoky sweet heat with whole charred and iron chili. And big on savings with a big char chili combo for just $7.99.
So the only thing that's changed to the picks is from Denver to the Jets. That's it. Be back with more videos. Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Cowboys Niners next week, Sunday Night Football. And the Raiders will be live for that too.